Alright, I guess we're here. We're here, we're live. Anybody else here? The only participant I see right now is me. So I'm not sure what's happening.
On my end it says 2 watching.
Okay. Do you see that?
Yes.
Okay. I do not. All right. Is my chat thing broken?
Oh, I'm still an admin.
Yes, you are still an admin. Yay. Hello. Welcome to the show, everybody. We decided that we're going to do a little chat, little me and P chat here on Tuesday. See what's happening. See what's going on out in the world. We did a test live earlier. I still have no idea what I'm doing. So, there you go.
Test live was a little bumpy.
It was a little rickety. It was rough, actually, if I'm being honest. It was sketchy. So is there anybody here? Anybody? Somebody? Nobody?
Nobody yet.
Nobody yet?
Nope.
Well, that's fine. So, basically, what we're talking about tonight is, this is all makeshift right now, but we're planning on doing a few more lives on occasion, and I think that it's a good thing. I hope that it's a good thing. Let me put this on full screen so that we can see what's happening. So here's our chat, and there's obviously what that is.
Yeah.
So yay, we're gonna run. So P is gonna run the chat through her little chimichanga thingy over here, whatever the heck it's called, and because she's faster than I am about stuffs and things. So we were supposed to have this at 6 o'clock, and as you can see, it is now 6 o'clock. Where is everybody? What are you guys doing? What's the hang up? Can you guys hear me? Is there anybody there? Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Nothing? Got nothing? Alright. So, the plan is that it's been a while, 3 months, since we have posted anything.
DIY Solar and Wind says hello.
Hey DIY, how's it going, buddy? I love you. I love your videos, man. You're fun to watch. I don't even know why. I can't put my finger on it, but you're awesome. One of these days I'm gonna do something like that out here, but you keep saying how it's not that hard. I don't know, bro. I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be a lot of work. That's what it is. I'm lazy, and it's gonna be work, and so I'm not wanting to do it. Is there a bad lag in here at all? I can't tell how long it's taking. And I put the comments over here on my left. I guess that would be your left also, because left doesn't change its side. Whatever. Anyway, so you guys can see them also as quickly as I see them. Then I post, and I think that it takes a little while to actually get from, being typed in to me seeing it.
It does.
Oh yeah, if you put the @ symbol.
It doesn't work on my...
Oh crap.
I just tried it.
Yeah, it doesn't work on mobile devices or these little buggers.
Yeah.
Anyways, so how you been, DIY Solar and Wind? I appreciate you being here. Speaking of appreciation, we have just over 100 subscribers, and I gotta say, y'all are awesome. Like, we totally appreciate it. We don't know. It's funny because I see all these other channels just going from 0 to 1,000 in 2 weeks. That's not literal, but Anyway, and that's all good, but I appreciate you guys. Like, if I stay at 100, I'm cool with that. I ain't gonna make no money on YouTube because YouTube's got so many rules now. You can't do nothing. It's ridiculous. So this is all just for fun. I mean, I have it monetized, but it's not monetized because I don't have 40,000 views in the last year or 4,000. Whatever. Doesn't matter. They suck.
There's a link in the description for the first 8 videos so you can see how easy it is.
Cool deal. Cool deal. There's a link in the description of all of your videos. You put that link in all your videos. Is that what you're saying, DIY? Yeah, it takes a while for it to actually get from here to there. Yeah, see, I'm not even. She's watching it on a smaller device to, I guess, moderate. Has anybody else showed up here? Anybody? Yes, 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 yes. So, yeah. The plan is we're going to be putting out more videos, and by we, I mean I. P doesn't do videos. In fact, she didn't really want to be part of this one, but I talked her into it. I pulled on her leg a little while and held her down. Boy.
Hey, stop, guys.
Hey, dude, that's way too loud in this living room. I'm going to break your face. Come here. Stop it. Right now. Leave her alone. Big galoot. Sorry, my dogs are barking in the background because they know I'm trying to make a video or something. That's what it is. I don't know where Mac went. Where'd Mac go?
Well, we have projects coming up.
Yeah, we have projects. We have projects coming up. I bought a new tractor, which I'll be showing you guys. Like I said earlier, I've put it on Instagram because it's easy. Instagram is just real quick and easy. But I got that. We put in a poop composter. What else?
Doggy poop composter.
Yeah, dog poop. Well, people build people poop composters too.
Yeah, this one's for doggies.
Yeah.
And then we'll be using that for our flower beds, not our garden.
Right. Yeah. You don't want to, if you use or if you compost dog poo, they have too much, the possibility of having way too many parasites in them. So yeah.
Two-seater micro farm says, "What's up, dude?"
What's up, Two-Seaters Micro Farm? Welcome to the show. How's it going? The lag on this is so far, it's ridiculous. My dogs are about to go make me crazy. Hey, stop. So, we got our coffee. I got my coffee. P's got her coffee. We're all coffeeed up. We're coffeeing up more. This is a nightcap for us, so it actually puts us to sleep. Can't have too much coffee.
And we're starting the what is it called? Portion of our garden. We're getting the ground ready.
Mac, good Lord, buddy, you're too big for this.
Getting the ground ready for our garden.
Yeah, we cleared out a plot of land. It's funny because I ran the tractor out and all I have is a box blade. That's the only attachment I have right now. So I'm making do with what I got, right? Because that's homesteading theory. Make do with what you've got. So we cleared out a piece, I think it's 15 feet wide by about 30, 35 feet long. Mac, what is going on, big boy? Be cool. It's true. You got to be in every single video. That's just how it works. It's a Mac thing. So, we missed you too. But we've been watching you guys. I know we don't comment on everybody's stuff, but I promise all of the people that are here right now, we watch you guys. We really do. But anyways, it's 15 feet wide by approximately 30 feet long, and it took me about 15 minutes and several passes with the box blade. and I just tore the ground up.
Outside.
We dug a 3-foot hole for that
Outside. Don't worry about
for that dog poop composter, and it was easily 99% clay. All the way at the bottom of the hole, I could reach down, grab some dirt, squeeze in my hands, and it would keep the shape of my hand. So it's all clay. So we put some lime down. I bought some fertilized lime, but it's my understanding that stuff could take years to actually affect the dirt. So I don't know what I'm going to do. Well, I know I'm going to plant in it because there it is. And hopefully it works. We'll see. So, what did you miss about us, two-seaters? Just the fact that we were gone, or because we're so awesome? I don't. That's just kidding. What else we got going on? Anything you remember?
Finished the chicken coop completely.
Yeah, finished the chicken coop. Got it all put together. I had some overhangs that I had to build. Anyway, I'll make a video. I promise. I won't promise when, and I'm certainly not going to say I'm going to do this 3 times a week, because I don't think that's going to happen. I'm just being realistic. I want to, but probably not going to happen.
And we're getting ready to stop using the trash company and start getting all of our stuff into recycles and composting and burnables.
Yeah, and the way I look at it is, if we separate our burnables, non-burnables, and compostables, our non-burnables will be like, you know, metal cans, stuff like that. But I should only have to go to the dump like once a month. I mean, once a year.
And where I work, we can recycle plastics and cans.
Yeah. So, and we are still soda and water drinkers, and we drink bottled water more for convenience. I know that's no excuse to pollute the nation, or to pollute the earth, but that's the truth. That's us. I mean, that's what we do right now. We drink a bottled water. There's no reason to drink it. The water that we have coming out of the faucets is fine. It's got a little bit, it's got a little bit of chlorine in it. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not horrible. We can't be off grid here because the county has basically, you have to pay whether you have the service or not. At least, and for each service, electricity and water, you have to pay $25 per month per utility. But it's a guarantee that the county has a contract with those companies saying, we guarantee that this many people will pay you X amount of dollars if you'll come in here and make sure that you service all that stuff. Anyway, so we can't be off grid. So solar wind guy, DIY solar and wind. Yeah, I'm probably not going to go too far with that because it's still going to cost me money. I might be able to feed it back through their lines and get paid to do it, but I still have to pay $25 whether I do that or not. Like
we'll get to that eventually.
Yeah, but we'll get to that eventually. Anyways, what else is going on? What other questions did I have? I guess, again, the main question that I got mostly was, did y'all die? Y'all fall off the planet? What happened? Did you stop homesteading? Honestly, one of the reason I stopped was reasons that I won't bore you with. I feel like they're kind of personal stuff, and I have to keep that separate from YouTube. And I guess I don't have to, but I choose to. And we there it is.
Stop.
Yeah, we didn't stop.
We just haven't made any videos.
We paused. Yeah, we paused briefly. But that being said, what made me want to come back, I wanted to make a rebuttal video to a specific other video creator who I will not name, but he or she may have or may not have said something to the effect of people that are playing homesteading. And yeah, I was offended.
Lumna Acres, though, did a very good job.
But Lumna Acres, which after this video is edited, I will put it in my left shoulder. So I will put it up here. I'll put a link. If you're watching this live, it didn't just happen. But if you're watching it later, it will be there. Anyway, I will link to his videos. He was very eloquent in his rebut. You'll need to go watch that. And I guess if you know who Lumna Acres is, go check them out, because I think it's his most recent video that he did in rebut to that. And he was very eloquent. He said some very nice things that I may or may not have been able to say as nicely. But anyways, that was one of the things that made me go, I took it personally, I guess. Yeah, I feel kind of the same way. Once you're a homesteader, you're pretty much always a homesteader. And homesteading is a definition that you have to come up with. It's not something that the world says. Clearly, you know, when the true Homesteading Act, which was a legal federal act back in the day, those things don't happen anymore. You know, you don't go to a 20-acre plot, mark the corners, and as long as you're working the field and build a house and live there, you can own the property. It doesn't work that way anymore. There are some provisos to that statement, but this is not about that. So, but anyways, so that was the definition of homesteading. Homesteading in that fashion doesn't exist anymore. So it's kind of a self thing. You know, it's more about you and what you decide is homesteading. And if you have tens of thousands of dollars in your bank account, and you want to build a home, and that's the first thing you do on the property that you build, and you build a $250,000, $300,000 house, and you mill your own wood, and you buy, you know, backhoes and track hoes and all of these things that you can afford, that's a fabulous thing. And I can appreciate why you would do that, because if I had the money, I would do the same thing, right? I don't judge people for that. What I don't like is when somebody does all of those things and then literally says that everybody who is not doing that is just playing. You're just messing around. You're just kidding. Well, I got news for everybody. Well, I got news for those people. I'm homesteading. I live in a mobile home. It is what it is. If I could afford a brick and mortar house and a $250,000 brand new house, yeah, I'd do that. I'd do that. But I can't, so I'm doing what I got with what I got. And I love my home. I love my wife too.
And eventually we might try to build our own home. We'll see.
Yeah, well,
one thing at a time.
Yeah, one thing at a time. That's definitely a future plan. I'd like to build it by hand, but I'm getting kind of old. And I've always been kind of fat, so work has been a thing, you know.
Right now we're playing chickens and we're playing gardening.
Yes, and I'm playing the hell out of both those things. All right? Yeah, my life is real. This is really happening right here, right now. So, yeah, 1862. I didn't even see that. Yeah, that's when it was. That's when the original Homesteading Act passed. So, and that makes sense for 1862. I guess, again, I go back to Lumna Acres. Lumna Acres, man, I like that dude. I especially like the fact that he refers to himself and others as modern homesteaders. Because in 1862, I'm pretty sure they didn't have Kubotas with front end loaders. I'm just saying probably not. I don't know. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. But that's what I think. I'm pretty sure. So, yeah. But I have a 1945 Ford 2N. So, ha. And it runs like a top. It's awesome. Anyways, so enough of my rant about them and that, because I don't care. But so the plan is, like I said, the plan is to put out some new videos. I'm probably I'm gonna do some work on the tractor. In fact, I've got the parts right over here. I've got to replace the piston in the lift because the lift is kind of leaking.
Mules named Kubota.
Yeah, right. They had mules named Kubota. Probably, it's possible. I don't even know what Kubota means. Is that like a Indian or Native American name for something? I'm not sure. Anyway, yeah, that's funny. But I need to replace the piston on the lift arm, etc., and I'll record that. I'm also going to walk around the farm, the homestead farm, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to walk around it, and I'll show you all the stuff that we have done. up to now, and I'm sorry, guys.
And we're incubating some chicken eggs. It's our
yeah,
first time.
we're incubating eggs. I don't know how many are gonna make it. We're gonna try. Hey, DIY, you be good, man. Thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate you. You be good, all right? Anyways, so yeah, we're incubating chicken eggs. We're going to stick with Rhode Island Red. I really like that breed. They're very hardy. We've had those chickens since they were about, what, 2 weeks? A week and a half, about?
Yeah, about.
We bought them at
5
Atwood's. If you're not familiar with Atwood's, by the way,
3 weeks,
they're not paying me. They don't even know I exist. But anyway, we bought them at Atwood's. If you're not familiar with them, they're kind of like a Lowe's, or I mean, like a Tractor Supply. And I think they're a national company, but they aren't everywhere, apparently, because I've told people about them. They're like, nah, what are you talking about? Anyway, they have a website. You can go look at them to find out who they are if you want. I'm not recommending necessarily. But anyway, so I bought the chickens there, and they were about a week and a half, 2 weeks old, something like that. And now they're 12. Huge. We got 12.
11 only were females.
Yeah. Yeah, one of them turned out to be a rooster.
Which was great.
Which is great. Which is actually a good thing because they're protective, man. They will tear junk up. They've already attacked all of our dogs. Every time the dogs get too close, that rooster come over and get them in the face or the butt. It's funny. But anyways, and they're laying like crazy.
They're hardy. They made it all through the winter so far, all through summer. We got them in June. And they've done really well. They didn't start laying in though until about end of November.
Yeah, it took them 27 or 28 weeks.
Yeah.
It took them a long time to catch up, start laying eggs, but they finally
November,
did.
Beginning of December.
Yeah, but we're still averaging between 7 and 10 eggs a day, kind of closer to 7, 8. Today we got 9. Yesterday we got 9. The day before that we got 7. So, and for 11 hens in the middle of winter, I think that's pretty good. Just my opinion.
And they're free ranging, which I think helps.
Yeah, reds are nice birds. I mean, they're real hardy. They're cold hardy, hot hardy. They're good birds. We love them. I do.
Yeah, some of them are friendlier than others.
Yeah, reds are kind of medium, kind of like the middle line. They can be aggressive, the males, the roos especially, but they can be aggressive. But if you get 4 or 5 of them, you find out that 3 or 4 of them are a-holes, you just cull them out. It's really not that big a deal. They make good eating.
And our rooster Brock, he's been pretty good.
Yeah, he gets a little stompy. He's funny to watch. When she goes in there, she's all the time wanting to pet him. She'll reach down to pet him. He starts stomping the ground. It's funny. It's real funny, but yeah, they are good birds. It's a good breed, I think, and they're huge, much bigger than I expected them to be. Now, obviously, they're what are they, about 8 months old now? 7 months? They're about 7 or 8 months now, but they're huge. Like I could totally cull those out and get 5, 6 pound birds out of them all day. Yeah, yeah.
Brock's been really good with me so far. He did get a
he jumped on me.
Stompy once with me.
Yeah, he jumped on my leg one time, tried to spur me a little bit, but it is what it is. I mean, it's a chicken, and I had coveralls on, so it didn't hurt my feelings at all.
They usually come running to us because they know we're going to bring them out a treat or something. So.
Yeah. Yeah, they think it's snack time. When we go out to pick up dog poop, they're like, "What are you guys doing? What are you bringing out here?" Because we're all the time bringing them out, spaghetti and vegetable clippings, the whole shebang. So I'm not telling you guys anything you don't know, but I'm just saying that's what's happening around here. Anyways,
and they love to untie tennis shoes.
Yeah, they take our tennis shoes. Untie them every time we walk out there. Got to keep them covered or knotted up. It's insane. But they're awesome birds. I was today, in fact, for the last couple of days, but today specifically, I was looking at some duck videos. You know anything about ducks? Two-seaters? Do you know anything about raising ducks? Because I'd really like to get to know how to raise ducks because they got big eggs and they taste amazing. I remember my grandmother when I was a child. My grandma and grandpa, they they had ducks, geese, chickens, sheep, and cows. But anyways, the geese and the ducks laid some amazing tasting eggs. They're real rich, but they're huge. It only takes one. You know, you do 2 chicken eggs to make breakfast. 1 duck egg, you're good. They're big. They're tasty. Yeah, we're thinking about trying it. I want to get past meat birds first. I think that's probably our next step. And we're going to start those probably in March, April. April is the last freeze for here. We're in Oklahoma. So first week of April is the last freeze. And I know that chickens are hardy and they'll make it through it, but I kind of want to make that a spring, summer, fall thing. And then I'll have enough chickens in my freezer that it'll just last me. We're wanting to do some market chickens, and in the state of Oklahoma, you can butcher up to 1,000 fowl, with the exception of, I think it's ducks, or no, turkeys. I'm sorry, 1,000 fowl, not including turkey. Turkey, you can only do 500 per year without being inspected. Now that doesn't mean that you can't be, you know, you can just like butcher in your toilet in your bathroom. Clearly that's not, they won't let you do that. But
Two Cedars says they have goats, chickens, and pigs.
Chickens and pigs. I'm gonna do pigs next. That's my next big one. The problem is fencing is so cotton picking expensive.
I do let Peter in.
Okay, we'll let him in. Yeah, fencing is so expensive. We can get cattle panels for like $20. But I've heard that, well, I've heard a lot of things. I've heard pigs can get out of anything. I've heard people putting electric fencing 6 inches off the ground and keeping in herds of pigs. And you can, I mean, that's all. That's all it is just an electric wire 6 inches off the ground. It's good. So, I don't know. What do you recommend? I know it takes a while for this to catch up. Who all is here?
Just us 3.
Yay. Use electric. Okay. So, is that like how many strands are you running? Several or just one? Or what kind of pigs would you recommend? I was thinking about going with that heritage breed that what's his name?
Cog Hill?
Cog Hill. Steve. What's happening? Yeah, Jason over at Cog Hill. He has a heritage breed that I cannot remember the name of right now. So, okay, you're doing 2 strands. That's awesome. But yeah, I thought about doing pigs, and I just haven't processed, you know, down at the butcher shop or whatever. So.
Are they doing goats? Are you guys doing goats for milk or meat or both?
Yeah, I've heard that Kikos are real good meat goats, and they're easy to raise because their hooves and stuff don't fall. They don't grow real big. In fact, Arms Family Homestead, they're here in Oklahoma too, but they're way south of us. But anyway, he raises Kikos, and he did a video just today, I want to say it was, talking about the Kikos and how they're easier to raise. The Boer, which is what usually people raise, is much higher maintenance than the Kiko. So, oh, did you put one out today too? All right, I'll definitely go check that out. 2-seater micro farm. So if you guys are watching this and it's not live, go check out 2-seater micro farms video. He just said go check it out, so I'm gonna go check it out. Not right at this exact moment, but I will go check it out. So what do you think about this live stuff? Am I coming in okay? Am I real sketchy? Like, is it pausing and, you know, is the audio good? I mean,
go to mostly for pets.
Right, I see that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we don't want pets. We have dogs.
We have 4 dogs.
We have 4 dogs, so I can't do big animals as pets. My granddaughters, well, my granddaughters want, my wife more than my granddaughters want to get them a pony, and I cannot see the financial gain from that at all. I love my granddaughters, but I don't want to pay $100 a month to love my granddaughters.
Or maybe a Nubian dwarf goat?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that works out. Whatever. Anyway. Well, 2-seaters.
Just a slight delay. Okay.
Slight delay. Okay.
Yeah.
But
good.
It's not like freezing and doing all kind of weird. Never mind. Anyway. Yeah. Well, I like it. I think this is fun, and if I can get more people to watch, and you know, start a big conversation in here, that would be pretty amazing. I like this. I just want to stay on here all day, just talk with people. P won't let me, but I want to. I think I'm just, you know what, tomorrow morning at about 8 o'clock in the morning, I think I'm going to start a live. I'm just going to let it run all day. We'll just sit here and talk BS. I'll get up, make coffee. You guys can hang out. All of what I just said is a lie. But I'm just saying, it sounds fun, though. It sounds like something I would want to do. It sounds fun. And now I'm out of coffee, so I'm going to drink peas.
Am I out of coffee now?
No, you're not out of coffee now. I just took a little sip. Anyway, all right. So, yeah, 2-seaters. I guess that pretty much concludes my little program here. I don't want to make it. That'd be great. That'll be awesome, man. We really appreciate you, 2-seaters. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this now. Well, here in just a minute here. But I would like to say that I appreciate everyone who has watched, everyone who will watch, and check us out on Facebook. And you probably see that stuff up there in the top left corner. You got Facebook, H2OK Farm, Instagram, H2OK Farm, and Twitter, H2OK Farm. We also have a website, but it's pretty much just repeats of videos right now. We don't do a lot of blogging. We're doing Vlarming. Anyways, but it's H2OK.farm, not .com. And I guess with that, again, I appreciate everybody coming out, and I appreciate everybody watching. Give me a thumbs up, and like, comment, and then share. And I appreciate you. Thanks, guys. I'm out. Say, wait. I'm Nate.
I'm P.
We're out.